Hadouken! Spinning bird kick!
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
No.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Beautiful setup for an attack. Taking KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Box him with a target combo. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up, brushes that off, and keeps going. Player one needs to use... Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Time to reassess the situation. Blocks the impact. The drive impact is denied. Oh, says no to the impact. They were...
a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
No.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Starts with a jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Sticks the combo. That drive impact doesn't get through. And the throw ends the round. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Very slick with the combo. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. They're backed up into the corner. It's a good spot. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Gotta do this. Come on.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Decides to go in with the target combo. Still slugging it out here. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Can't tech the throw. Right lead opens up. Grabs him. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. One combo can end this round right now. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Finishes them with a drive impact. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. A quick breather. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Throws them. Smart play with the throw. What the throw is denied. Scuffle. And yo, Rock super hit. What a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Player 1 is mounting a comeback. Overhead. They can't squander this punish counter chance. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Get out of there with the overdrive boosting stick move. A jump? Oh my god, they just chunked it up. Handle with care. You can't stop drive impacts. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 is looking at a grip Rosum. Oh, here we go. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Medium kick. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay. Yo, Rock, super hit. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. And whiffs. They're wide open. Brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs them. Good work staying in throw range there. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Still slugging it out here. Just out of range for that throw. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. All right, what's coming up next? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Hits them with a stopping block. Taking stock. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Rosen gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. A quick breather. Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 holding a super archer. Their will to win is really being tested here. How's this? Side switch in the corner. Breaks those. Burnout activates. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
Lots of aggression from both sides.
The attack is parried. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. With the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip.
Burnout activates.
Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Checks with a medium kick. That's some big. This is gonna be bad news. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Going in. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Oh my, shoot their shot. There's a drive impact. Medium kick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Overhead. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Oh, the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Connects with the throw. Okay. Yo, Rock superhero heat. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Bet that
Up to spend the meter on the super overhead. Grabs him. Ugh, take a seat. The finishing blow sneaks through. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks with a medium kick. Great work finding the opening. Still very early in the round. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. All right. Player 1 chases them down. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a... Did this super art connect? That's how you do it. When you've got that super art gate, you just... Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Checks with a medium kick. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Pops him with a Shoryu. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Going in. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Taking stock. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big opportunity now in this corner. A quick breather. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? I'll jump in. There's a change of... Just don't pay. Oh.
One more.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Blocks the jump in. Oh, with the drive impact. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're gonna eat tons of damage. Hold your breath. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Taking stock. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive. The low heavy connected? Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Punish is there with the drive impact. Really laying on the pressure. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Overhead. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Going in? What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Pumps the brakes on the impact. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation. Finds the target. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Both are ready to pull the trigger. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Player 1 with the rhythm. Owning that overhead. Punish counter sets the table. Okay, here we go. A real test of nerves here. And it big this time to bust this out. Oh, sends them a personalized telegram with that frightening critical. Can they muster up the nerves to fight back and take this round? They are done! Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
All right, you ready?
You call, I answer.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uh-oh. Falls short. Opts for the throw. Good anti. Wow. Shut down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Gets a chance with that jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Knockdown. They hit each other. Great work finding the opening. Throws them. What's next? Impact finish! It was more than enough. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Just out of range for that throw. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Were they baiting them into that? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They back the opponent into experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. This is gonna hurt. Max SA gauges. unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 2, now they can use what a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Time to get down to brushes that off and keeps going. Throws them. What's next? Throw whips. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Trips them up. Whoa, hold on. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Tries to throw but doesn't connect. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 chases them down. Hold your breath. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment.
I gotcha!
Grabs them. All right, what's... Burnout activates. Player 2, KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Sandblast. The next round is beginning. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Knockdown and player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Now they can use drive. What now? Fight press them. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. The next touch made inside and whiffs. They're wide open. A fireball at that range? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Who will come out on top in this final round? Ooh, what a smart throw! That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters have hit them with a stopping pop. Getting up close and personal. What next? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. What now? Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. With super arts into play, it's really... Yo, Rock, super hero! Spends it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it.
Good?
This is going to hurt. A jump in? Oh my god, this fighter's got the perfect read. Drive impact! Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. It digs in deep to get that drive impact. The drive impact. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. No go for the pro. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. That drive impact doesn't get through. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Can't tech the throw? Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Almost no drive gauge left. This round looks like it's over. Knockdown and yo, put that comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Just out of range for that throw. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this back wide open. A quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Brushes that off and keeps going. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at this range. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Awesome! Final round. Who will hit them with a stopping time? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Player 2 finds the target. Vagabond Edge connects. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's raw super hard incoming. Frees them from above with a boosted beast. Player 2 can't set up with the jump in. They're recovered. Oh, they're gonna beat in the middle. They are done. Player 2 has gotta be doing good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up.
Spinning bird kick. 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 Somersault. Shoryuken. Spinning rising uppercut. Rising uppercut. Rising uppercut. This is it. Spinning bird kick. Rising uppercut. Eat it. Spinning bird kick. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Hadouken. Hadouken. Hadouken.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance at that jump move. Gets a good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Gets through the opening. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. The grab misses. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Brushes off the impact. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Hits him with a stop and bop. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Showing some real tenacity. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on... burnout activates. The low. Overhead attack. Great job in escaping that KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Fires without warning. Still plenty of time left. A quick breather. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. They may be planning to spend their overhead attack. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. All in with a rush. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? There's a drive impact. Noticeable life lead as it corrects them. Oh my god, they just closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
You call, I answer.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Uh-oh. Falls short. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Checks him with a projectile. Next hit will end the round. Player 2 creates a good gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to buff up while they can. Throws them. What's next? That will do some good damage. What'll happen here? Player experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Both knocked them out of the air. That was a huge, huge stun. They need to capitalize on this chance and go into the kill. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes for the jump in. Did well to get the buff in there. Uh-oh. Falls short. Ripping a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. What's the play here? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. That KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Now, can they? This is gonna be bad news. Oh, hits him with a stop and pop. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Very difficult to use drive here. How will burnout activates. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Connects with the throw. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Okay, here we go. Sticks out a kick. Full drive on the closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 1 used the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Taking stock. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Was looking for that jump attack. Player 2 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Jumps, knockdown. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Their drive gauge is Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. This may be it. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in, they kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reactions then.
Real win.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. The super armor does its job. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They couldn't shake the projectile. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Avoids getting cornered. Dashes up. Oh, they're blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Now that's how you use an impact. Hits them with a stop and bop. Knockdown and... Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Ah, burnout activates. A quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Excellent block. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters planning something. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 2 is just about out of drive on. Taking stock. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Grabs them, takes a trip. That drive impact is blocked. So they break forward to pressure, picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Knockdown. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. What'll happen here? Player 1 is dominating this match. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. One chance here may end this match. Doing some quick KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. All right, plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Both sides looking for an opening. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They're really being worked over in the corner. Decides to puff up while they can. Knockdown. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Time's the only thing moving here. Did well to get the buff in there. Trying to read each other here? The super armor does its job. All right, what's coming up next? That drive impact doesn't get through. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Taking stock. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive fires off the sheet. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Now, can they finish the job? Backs away. Not about that BFF life range. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't can't use any drive moves without burning out. You've gotta be. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player one has an empty drive move. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Yo, are they actually dead? They're not dead. This fight's not a fireball at that range. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Connect with medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nothing but air for the impact. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Taking stock. Player one picks up the win with a projectile. Good read. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, burnout activates. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. How will they utilize this? What'll happen here? Are we gonna see a comeback? This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. He finds an opening with a jump. Player one took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Both fighters will want to make something happen while avoiding burnout state. Both fighters have completely emptied out their drive gauge and are in burnout state. Not a lot of patience on show here today. Are they both going to dial it back for a bit? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Recovers from burnout. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Drive gauge finally recovers. Sees it coming and blocks it out. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The pressure is so intense here. Gets tagged by the fireball. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps up. Shinku Hadouken! Throws a fireball. Their spacing is so on point right now. But Booth drive rush to keep it going. Jumps. Hits them with a stop and block. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of it. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Both sides. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player one took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact doesn't get through. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player one has not been shy about using their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Can they outlast it? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. The fighters are scrambling to figure out how to gain some meter here. Anticipate that parry may be just the catalyst they need. Taking stock. Player two is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Brings out the super arm. How is it gonna work out for them? KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so violent. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player uses the gauge for a super arm. Player one holding onto that, blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. They were on high alert for a drive impact. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. In the corner. That's a big parry. Still scrapping for control of the space. One chance here, gets tagged by the fireball. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Bushinryu on the scene! You call, I answer!
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Backs them into the corner. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Difficult situation for a throw. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Knockdown. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player one has the life lead. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Absorbs the attack and fires back. All right. Low heavy hit. Mix up incoming. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Finishes with the overhead. Nicely read. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Bops them with a target combo. Experiencing burnout. Flies and goes for the legs. Going in? Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Vagabond and sends them flying. Player one will look to... They were right to be on guard there. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Throws him. Knockdown and tricky hidden variable. Player two needs to use... Goes out of sight. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Noticeable light finds the target. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Any mistake here is gonna be drive impact misses. Player two can't use any drive below. What now? Dangerous range here. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Gotta do better than that. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Player finds the target. Ooh, you never know. Throws them. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Amazing. Burns out. Player two, the low kick hits. Carried to the corner. This may be all the throw connects. Plenty of health, full gauges. There's a burnout. Oh, they switch sides. Now they can use drive. Finds the target. tries to act quickly. It is over! Player
Kimberly
2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The overhead denied. Hits him with a stop and pop. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. The impact gets blocked. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Taking stock. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is a huge chance to make it feel it. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The kick hits! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Showing some real tenacity. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. You want to avoid blocking a drive impact near the corner because it'll result in a big wall splat even on block. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Medium kick hits. Burnout activates. Digs in deep to get that drive in. How will they utilize this? A quick breather. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Denies the jump in. Going in? Player 2? Well, this is gonna hurt. Vagabond and sends them flying. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Amazing. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
They push their way out of the corner. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stop and pop. Both fighters are standing for a... Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. A quick breather. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. The drive impact doesn't work. Burns out. Gets the counter hit. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 2 with a lead. Luke knocked them out of the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. The low. Now they can use drive. Player 2 low heavy. Back overhead attack. Both are ready to pull the trigger. They're recovered. Sees the overhead coming. Taps them on the dome. Okay, here we go. Noticeable life lead. No! Critical arc now! Hits them with a critical arc. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Any mistake here is gonna be fixed. Finds the target. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
I answer.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. That barely connected, but it still counts. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters will want to make something happen while avoiding burnout state. Are they going to press on the attack or hang back? Pressuring them in the corner. What's the play here? Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. This is a huge chance to make a feel. A good chance to attack before the opponent's drive gauge recovers. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two chases him down. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. KO! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent hits them with a stopping block. Jumps? Were they baiting them into that? Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Vagabond and sends them flying. A quick breather. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Experiencing burnout. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This low heavy tries to catch him out with the arc step. You've got to be mindful of reach. That's gonna leave him rattled. Knockdown and KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Protect your neck!
Corrects them.
Tricky hidden variable!
Throw leaves them wide open. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Shrugs that off. Player two, burnout activates. Ooh, you never know what the attack tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Player two, in dire straits, experiencing burnout. And they burn out in sync. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? What goes out of sight? Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player two is in a very good spot now. They're recovered. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player two with the rhythm. Crowns them from above. Big impact. Squat. Ooh, crushes the shin. Escapes the corner. Securing the W with an overhead finish. Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that